Background checks. This has been a subject for employers for a little while now in terms of what kind of background checks can you do. Obviously, you may have a provision where you are required to do background checks, both in terms of security or otherwise, if you are a company that's going into people's houses or have various other issues with the issue of background checks. The EEOC's position is that if you are prohibiting anybody who has ever had a conviction, a criminal conviction, that might constitute disparate impact discrimination based on race. That historically they have found that African American men and Hispanic men have a higher percentage of convictions, and therefore if you are saying anybody who can't work for us because you have a conviction is out, then that's a problem. So if you have an employment application that has a box that says, check here if you've ever been convicted of a crime, you may want to reconsider that. You also, it doesn't mean that you can't do the background checks, but you need to tell people ahead of time that you are going to do a background check and that their offer of employment is subject to that. It's a conditional offer of employment. If you are doing the background checks, there are certain requirements if you're using a third party, that the third party has to be able to tell them what they're doing. You want the employee to sign and authorize them to do that. And then if you find anything that's questionable in their background, you're required to give them notice of that and give them an opportunity to clear it up. There's been a number of third-party companies that do the background checks who have been found in violation of the law. Who pays the penalty for that? Is it the company you hire? No, it's the employer.